top stories. Attorney General Wilkin says UN review strengthens accountability and institutions. Minister Duggins highlights the importance of cannabis industry. And Prime Minister Drew and Senior Minister Douglas tour Green Valley Factory. The details on these stories and more after the break.
It's something that you can't put into words. A buzz in the air. From the time you wake up, you're ready to go. The freedom, the fantasy, the fete. To know it is to live it and love it. You have to experience it. If you know, you know. Angostura White Oak Rum. New look, same vibes inside.
Hello and welcome to the ZIZ Major Newscast. I am Shaira Flanders. Nationally, St. Kitts and Nevis has received broad international feedback after appearing before the United Nations Human Rights Council in Geneva to report on its human rights record. The Federation was represented by Minister of Justice and Legal Affairs Attorney General Garth Wilkin, along with Azilla Clark, Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Social Development and Gender Affairs. During the Universal Periodic Review, the delegation outlined progress made over the past 3 years in areas including access to justice, gender equality, protection from gender-based violence, social protection, and environmental rights. Speaking with ZIZ News from Geneva following the review, Attorney General Wilkin described the process as a key mechanism for accountability and institutional strengthening, noting strong international recognition of the Federation's recent advances.
The Universal Periodic Review process is an important opportunity for St. Kitts and Nevis to account for our progress and to measure ourselves against international human rights standards. I'm encouraged that today, more than 60 member states of the UN commended the work reflected in our national report, particularly the advances made over the past 3 years. I also welcome the constructive recommendation offered by our international partners, which will help guide future improvement. We're not perfect, but we're getting as close as possible to being one of the most responsible countries in the world when it comes to human rights.
Attorney General Wilkin also highlighted the collaborative national effort behind the presentation, crediting the Ministry of Foreign Affairs for leading the process with key contributions from the Attorney General's Office, the Ministry of Justice and Legal Affairs, and the Ministry of Social Development and Gender Affairs. He noted that the review was both demanding and wide-ranging, with input from nearly 70 member states, including advanced questions and recommendations on a number of sensitive issues.
It's an intense process. As you can see, 60 plus, almost 70 countries provided input. We received advanced questions, concerns. Naturally, one of the main concerns is the fact that the death penalty is still on our books, even though there's a de facto moratorium on the death penalty for the last 18 years. But that is something that we have to discuss as a people and figure out the way forward. There are other very important anti-discrimination recommendations. So we're going to go back to the UN to receive the final report, and then we will have a document that contains all the recommendations, and the National Implementation and Monitoring Committee will get together and see if we can figure out how to meet some of those recommendations, which ones suit us, which ones don't, and go forward. So it's a very important process in nation building.
The Universal Periodic Review is a peer review mechanism conducted every 4.5 years, in which all United Nations member states assess one another's human rights records. Officials say the Federation will now await the final report, after which national mechanisms will be used to consider and implement recommendations consistent with local priorities and circumstances. And in other news, Minister of Agriculture Samuel Duggins believes the medicinal cannabis industry can be transformative for the economy of St. Kitts and Nevis. Speaking at his 2025 fourth quarter press conference, Minister Duggins said for the industry to be successful, it must be approached with care because of the beliefs that some may have about the use and benefits of the cannabis plant.
We have security officers who have been trained to see cannabis and address cannabis in a particular way. We have financial institutions who have been trained to look at cannabis in a particular way. We have policymakers who have been trained to look at cannabis in a particular way. And so while we see the benefits on the horizon for cannabis, we also must understand the responsibility. The responsibility to do it properly, so that there are no mistakes that hinder our progress later on.
Minister Duggins added that it is important to have the right people to develop the industry, while also maintaining continuous communication with the public about the importance of the cannabis industry for the future of the Federation.
It is important that we continue to communicate with our people. This industry will change lives, but we want to ensure that that change is always for the positive and for the best. And so where we could avoid missteps, we will. Because while we have taken a certain legal position for cannabis in St. Kitts, especially medicinal cannabis, it is not the same across the world. And because it's not the same across the world, financial institutions, security forces, border control, all of these factors play a part in how we address the development of this industry. And we have the right team now, I believe, on board to ensure that St. Kitts and Nevis could move forward, do it correctly, and benefit from the fruits of this, or should I say, from the buds of this plant.
In other news, earlier today, January 27th, Prime Minister Dr. Terence Drew and Minister of Investment, the Right Honorable Dr. Denzil Douglas, toured the industrial area at Green Hill. The visit formed part of the government's effort to assess progress on a factory that is expected to play a key role in the revitalization of manufacturing in St. Kitts and Nevis. Long-standing investor Mahesh Narayani welcomed the Prime Minister and provided an update on construction, which is moving toward the start of operations. Once completed, the facility will manufacture water storage tanks of various sizes, as well as gutters and related products made from PVC, supplying both households and commercial projects. The project marks the delivery of a commitment first announced by Prime Minister Drew during his first roundtable of 2026, where he confirmed that a new manufacturing plant would be established as part of the government's economic diversification strategy. The Prime Minister has since indicated that the plant will support national water security efforts by ensuring a reliable local supply of storage tanks, particularly as the Federation expands desalination, water drilling, and rainwater harvesting initiatives. The facility is also expected to create employment opportunities, support skills development, and reduce reliance on imported building materials, contributing to greater economic resilience. The government has described the project as part of a broader push to rebuild and modernize the manufacturing sector, alongside investments in energy, water, agriculture, and infrastructure. Officials say the Green Valley plant represents a concrete step in translating policy commitments into tangible economic activity, with benefits expected to be felt across multiple sectors. And after the break, cruise arrivals top 58,000 in busy January week, and RSS/SSU tactical course begins at Camp Springfield. The details after this.
Swipe your card, live your life. National Bank Life is nice. You can spend it when you want it, how you like, where you like. Swipe your card, live your life. National Bank Life is nice. Home or away, any time of the day. Credit or debit, right in your pocket. With National Bank card, so many benefits. Oh yeah, the choice is yours. Just come and embrace it.
Live your life your way with purchases big or small. Mango, nuts, red fruit and all.
You can spend it when you want it, how you like, where you like. Swipe your card, live your life. National Bank life is nice.
At The Cable, we believe in giving back because when our community thrives, we all do. That's why, as a company, we make it our mission to touch the lives of everyone in St. Kitts. We spearheaded the renovation of JNF Hospital lobby to ensure better care for all. The Cable sponsors free Wi-Fi in every community center across St. Kitts, so no one is left behind in an increasingly connected world. We stand with communities through every moment, big or small, in culture, education, youth development, and more. Y a ti también, comunidad latina. Cuenta con nosotros. Estamos con ustedes. And when it comes to customer service, we set the standard. We're just a call, click, or visit away because you matter to us. Join the company that truly cares. The Cable, more than service. We're family. Somos familia. And we're proud to always give more where it matters.
There are some things in life that are worth the extra mile. Seize the moment. Capture the experience.
St. Kitts and Nevis welcomed over 58,000 cruise passengers during the week beginning Sunday, January 18th. Officials say a total of 58,108 passengers arrived on 20 cruise ships between Sunday, January 18th and Saturday, January 24th, 2026. Most of the vessels berthed at Port Zante, while others anchored in the Bastia roadstead and at Carambola. The majority of passengers and crew members disembarked, generating increased activity for taxi operators, taxi providers, restaurants, craft vendors, and marine-based services. Tourism stakeholders reported strong engagement from visitors who experienced the island's attractions and natural beauty. Officials noted that cruise passenger arrivals have been increasingly steadily with support from cruise partners and industry stakeholders. While there were no inaugural calls during the week, the 2025-2026 cruise season is expected to include more than 20 inaugural ship visits. Tourism officials said the growth trend signals positive outlooks for future cruise seasons. Meanwhile, the Regional Security Systems, or RSS, and Special Services Unit SSU tactical course commenced on Monday at Camp Springfield. Members of the Royal St. Christopher and Nevis Police Force, the St. Kitts Nevis Defense Force, or SKNDF, and His Majesty's Prison are participating in this intensive training program. The course aims to enhance operational readiness, sharpen tactical capabilities, and strengthen interagency and regional cooperation through shared doctrine and joint operations. The opening ceremony included the country's top security officials, including Commissioner of Police James Sutton, Acting Commander of the SKNDF Major Coyote Sutton, and Acting Commissioner of Prisons Spencer Isaac. Together, they emphasized the importance of unified leadership and collaboration. The SKNDF reaffirmed its commitment to supporting national and regional security through this critical training initiative. And coming up in regional news, Z Airlines suspends Haiti flights after gunfire. The details after this.
Here are your Horseland's Value Mart IGA specials.
Running January 22nd to February 4th.
Now our Value Club Blue Tag specials. Essential everyday canned fruits, just $9.99. Langus juices, $11.99 each. Essential everyday pasta sauce, just $9.99. Essential everyday cooking oils, $13.99 each. Banquet chicken nuggets and tenders, $24.99. Extra liquid laundry detergent, $9.99. And now our very low weekly
value deals. IGA Essential Everyday Cornflakes, $9.99. Essential Everyday Pasta, $4.99. Essential Everyday Barbecue Sauce, $7.99. Blue Ribbon Ice Cream, $32.99. The Colgate Toothpaste, $6.99. Hammer Deodorant, $8.99. Shop Smart, Shop Value Mart. Tell them in Spanish.
Sea listo y haga sus compras aquí en
Value Mart.
Now loans, cash at the speed of life, so fast you won't believe it. Now loans, cash at the speed of life, right now, right now. If you need cash in a flash with now, no need to fuss, leave it to us. When you need cash in a flash, no need to fuss, leave it to us. Hear me now.
When life throws surprises your way, Now's here to help. Whether it's for an urgent bill payment, home improvements, or unexpected health expenses, or even that last-minute holiday trip. With Now, you get cash in a flash, approved in just 24 hours.
Now loans, cash at the speed of life, so fast you won't believe it. Now loans, cash at the speed of life, right now, right now.
A loan product powered by National Bank.
At The Cable, we believe in giving back because when our community thrives, we all do. That's why, as a company, we make it our mission to touch the lives of everyone in St. Kitts. We spearheaded the renovation of JNF Hospital lobby to ensure better care for all. The Cable sponsors free Wi-Fi in every community center across St. Kitts, so no one is left behind in an increasingly connected world. We stand with communities through every moment, big or small, in culture, education, youth development, and more. Y a ti también, comunidad latina. Cuenta con nosotros. Estamos con ustedes. And when it comes to customer service, we set the standard. We're just a call, click, or visit away because you matter to us. Join the company that truly cares. The Cable. More than service. We're family. Somos familia. And we're proud to always give more where it matters.
Thank you for staying with us. Z Airlines has announced the immediate and indefinite suspension of all flights to Haiti following a security incident at Toussaint Louverture International Airport on Sunday. Two of the airline's aircraft were targeted by gunfire while on final approach, prompting emergency response teams to act. No casualties have been reported. In a joint statement, Haiti's National Civil Aviation Office and Airport Authority confirmed the incident and said investigations are underway. The incident has temporarily halted flights on the country's main international route, crucial for travel between Haiti and Brazil. Z Airlines described the event as a, quote, force majeure, and said flights will resume only after safety assessments and official clearance. The incident has raised concerns over the security of Haitian airspace and prompted heightened alerts and reinforced protocols at the airport. And coming up, Taiwan pushes for net zero emissions. The details when we come back.
In the sun or in the rain, life's a journey, joy and pain. But NCI's here day and night, always here for you, making it right. Always here for you. With NCI, you've got a friend, always here for you, right here till the very
At National Caribbean Insurance, you are covered and secure. We're your partner, your protector, your peace of mind. So for home, for health, for life, choose NCI because we're always here for you. Always.
Always here for you. With NCI, you've got a friend, always here for you, right here till the very end. Always here for you. With NCI, you've got a friend, always here for you, right here till the very end.
Taipei, Taiwan President Lai Ching-te is stepping up Taiwan's fight against climate change. Speaking at the 6th meeting of the National Climate Change Committee, Lai announced a series of measures to reach net zero emissions. The plan includes a pilot carbon credit trading system and a domestic carbon border adjustment mechanism. The president stressed that success requires cooperation between government, industry, and the public. Enterprises will receive support to meet international standards, while green energy expansion and grid resilience will be prioritized to ensure reliable power supply. Ministries presented interim results in agriculture, energy, manufacturing, transport, and residential sectors. The National Science and Technology Council also introduced community-based net zero innovation pilots. Lei said these efforts demonstrate Taiwan's commitment to global sustainability and a successful transition to net zero emissions. And up next in sports, West Indies named team for T20 World Cup and Spain to host 2030 World Cup final. Stay tuned.
In the sun or in the rain, life's a journey, joy and pain. But NCI's here day and night, always here for you, making it right. Always here for you. With NCI, you've got a friend, always here for you, right here till the very
At National Caribbean Insurance, you are covered and secure. We're your partner, your protector, your peace of mind. So for home, for health, for life, choose NCI because we're always here for you. Always.
Always here for you. With NCI, you've got a friend, always here for you, right here till the very end. Always here for you. With NCI, you've got a friend, always here for you, right here till the very end.
First up in sports, Cricket West Indies has named the 15-man squad to contest next month's T20 World Cup to be co-hosted by India and Sri Lanka. The full squad includes Shai Hope captain, Johnson Charles, Roston Chase, Matthew Ford, Shimron Hetmyer, Jason Holder, Akil Hussain, Shamar Joseph, Brandon King, Gudakish Moti, Rovman Powell, Sherfain Rutherford, Quentin Sampson, Jaden Seals, and Romario Shepherd. The West Indies are in Group C of the tournament alongside England, Scotland, Italy, and Nepal. Meanwhile, the 2030 Men's World Cup final will be held in Spain, the president of the country's football federation has said. Spain, Portugal, and Morocco are co-hosting the tournament, while the opening 3 matches will be played in Uruguay. Argentina, and Paraguay to mark the competition's 100th anniversary. Morocco has expressed interest in staging the final. Real Madrid's Bernabeu Stadium and Barcelona's Nou Camp are viewed as the leading candidates to host the match, but Lausanne provided no further details. And when we come back, we'll have another look at the stories that made the headlines.
Yeah, man. Another day in the books. Well, hello there. Ooh, she pretty from head to toe, and are you ready to go? Wait there. Whew. Can't afford to slip up. Not even in my dreams.
Recapping the top stories, Attorney General Wilkins says UN review strengthens accountability and institutions. Minister Duggins highlights importance of cannabis industry, and Prime Minister Drew and Senior Minister Douglas tour Green Valley Factory. And that brings us to the end of the ZIZ Major Newscast. Thank you so much for joining us. I've been your presenter, Shaira Flanders. Have a good one.